This is one of the most difficult foods to swallow in the world, and it exists in the slums of the Philippines. This special food is called pag-pag. Every day at 3 a.m., local residents will search for leftover food in the kitchen and garbage. The entire garbage dump emits a pungent smell. They will separate vegetables and chicken. The vegetables are used to feed pigs, while the meat becomes food for humans. After daybreak, the processed meat will be sold to restaurants in the slums. Restaurant owners will clean these garbage foods. This cleaning process needs to be repeated at least 3 times. Even so, the cleaned chicken still retains a rotten smell. They will add onions, garlic, and other spices to the pot to mask the remaining odor. Then simmer over low heat. Finally, it becomes this special delicacy of the slums. Each serving costs 55 cents. Due to the huge gap between rich and poor in the Philippines. Since its invention in the 1990s, this dish has always been a characteristic delicacy of the slums. Because this food harbors a large number of bacteria, it may cause various diseases. So the Philippine government has issued regulations prohibiting the sale of these foods in the slums. In restaurants in affluent areas, waiters often remind customers to take away uneaten food. Because of such measures, people in the slums may no longer be able to eat such meat. He only brought 5,000 RMB to see a doctor. The doctor performed surgery on him using a hammer and a saw. His name is Zhang Bo. 26 years ago, he was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis. It is a terrible disease. His joints gradually fused together, just like a closed book. He could no longer stand up straight. Zhang Bo thus began his life as a folded person. Due to lack of money, he dared not seek treatment. He missed the best treatment period. For 26 years, his daily life relied on his 71-year-old mother's care. Whenever his mother thought of the pain in her son's life, she couldn't help but cry, to lighten the burden on his mother. Zhang Bo walked with the help of a mirror and a cane. In the upside-down world, every step and breath was a challenge to the limit. He even had someone modify a small car for himself. He often took his mother to see the scenery along the way, until one day, Zhang Bo finally met the benefactor who could transform him. After the doctor saw Zhang Bo's video for the first time, he traveled 970 kilometers in just one day of rest on Sunday to check Zhang Bo's condition. Upon learning that his son's illness could be treated, the mother cried with excitement. Upon arriving at the hospital, every examination made Zhang Bo feel hopeless. But the upcoming surgery was the real test he faced. Due to severe folding, the surgery carried great risks. Any mistake could lead to irreversible paralysis. Fortunately, Zhang Bo's surgery was very successful. After 26 years, he once again felt the sensation of lying flat. 2 months later, Zhang Bo successfully stood up. If you park illegally in New York, you may find that there is an extra yellow plate on your windshield. No matter how hard you try, you can't get it off. This is a new car locking device invented by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Its name is Barnacle. Replaces the previous method of wheel locking, because many people will ignore the car lock and forcefully drive away. Not only is it troublesome to dismantle, the lockup process for law enforcement officers is also cumbersome. In order to improve the efficiency of law enforcement, the United States has invented a more hardcore car lock. When using it, you only need to open it and fasten it on the glass. It has 2 large suction cups on the back that snap onto the windshield. Can generate suction power up to 350 kilowatts. There's no way you can open it, and no one dares to drive away in this situation. It's easy to take it off. Just scan the QR code with your mobile phone to pay the fine. The password will be automatically sent to your phone. Enter the password in the lower right corner of the car lock. The suction cup will be removed automatically. You must return the device to the designated location within 24 hours. Otherwise, additional charges will apply. What are your thoughts on this?